To understand empirical formula, we have taken a question, and the question is about mothballs contain 93.71%. Okay, you know about mothballs? These are the balls that act as disinfectants and are kept in cloth for preventing from disinfecticide. So mothball contain 93.71% carbon. Look, this is the percentage of carbon and 6.29% hydrogen. So the compound containing only two atoms. First one is carbon and the second one is hydrogen. If its molecular mass, look, molecular mass of the compound is given, and you have to calculate its molecular formula. So for calculating molecular formula, first of all you have to calculate empirical formula. You cannot directly jump to molecular formula, understand? So for calculating empirical formula, we have to take some steps. So first of all, we'll write it as in solution carbon, hydrogen. Make first column name element, and carbon is the first element and hydrogen is the second element. So what next? Write their percentage. Percentage is 93.71 and hydrogen is 6.29. So 6.29. okay, after writing the percentage, you have to write the atomic mass. So atomic mass, okay, what is the atomic mass of carbon? You know about it, 12. I need not to write the units because ultimately the given unit is gram per mole, so everything is considered as gram per mole. Okay, we are making column and there is less space, so need not to write that. 12 and hydrogen is 1. These are the atomic masses. Thereafter you have to make a column that determine the relative number of atom. Relative number. Relative means you have to divide this number with its atomic mass. So the word relative indicating this, that a division is going to perform. So the division is divide this percentage by atomic mass. This gives you the relative number of atom. Okay, pause the video and try to understand it. And for this is 6.29. so when you divide 6.29 by 1, you will get the same result. Okay, so 6.29. Divide this. So on dividing, you will get nearly I have written it 7.809. okay, you can calculate it, and then thereafter you have relative number. Now the next step is to find simplest ratio. Simplest ratio means the requirement is to make this percentage as a number, understand, as a whole number, so that the empirical formula determination can be done easily. Simplest ratio. So for finding the simplest ratio, look at the species which is lower in amount, like 7.809 and 6.29. so 6.29 is lesser, so we'll divide 7.809 by 6. How much? 29, and 6.29 will divide it by itself, 6.29. this gives 1, and if you divide this number, 6 times 1 just 6, it will nearly goes to 1.24. okay, now still this number seems in decimal and this is whole number. So for finding the whole number for both the species, means both the element whole number, think for a while how to make this number as a whole number, and you have to freedom to multiply with any number, means you can multiply 1.24 with any integer. So for this purpose 1.24 will be multiplied by how much? Since look at this number 0.24 nearly 0.25, when you multiply it by 4 you will get 1 complete. So we'll multiply 1.24 by 4 and this will nearly equal to 5. Understand? And for this again you have to multiply with 4 so that balancing can be done, so it becomes 4. Understand? Now for determining empirical formula, these elements are written side by side along with their whole numbers as subscript. Understand? Look, carbon is 5, so you can write it as, and now this is the empirical formula. Okay, the next thing is to do find its molecular mass of this empirical formula. So 12 into 5 and plus 4, this becomes 64. Okay, now you have to find molecular formula, and for determining molecular formula, first of all we have calculated empirical formula. Now we have to shift this empirical formula to the molecular formula. For this purpose we have to find n factor. Okay, and this n factor is calculated as the given molecular mass upon empirical formula mass, upon empirical formula mass. Okay, so write it as 128 upon 64. Now this is gram per mole, this is also gram per mole, so they will divide each other and becomes 2. So 2 is the number. So all you need to do is molecular formula is equal to multiply these numbers by 2, so it becomes C10H8. Did you understand? You can also write it as C5H4 and then whole, and the result will be this. So this is done. Now this is how we calculate empirical formula, and keep the steps in your mind. First you have to write the element, then percentage, then their atomic mass, then the relative number, and thereafter simplest ratio, and simplest ratio may be in decimal, so you have to balance this decimal up to whole number, and for making it up to whole number you have to multiply with some integer. Understand? And when the integer you will multiply the first element, then the same number will be multiplied by the second. Okay, and then after the last step is to calculate n factor, thereafter n factor, you can simply move to the molecular formula. I hope you have understand this. Okay.